No! That should do it. Oh, no! Error, communication disabled by access word. Oh, shit. It's okay. You will proceed to fabrication where you will be reassigned to a new task. You look sturdy. Maintenance, maybe. Oh, fuck. Thank you for your help, Beta 1-1. It was a pleasure working with you. Goodbye. You fuckers! You motherfuckers! Damn! And we already know that we're almost at fabrication, too. Reboot. Yeah, I'm gonna reboot your boot, you fucking boot. God dang it. Sucks to suck, I guess. Man, well, it's not like I can freaking talk to anybody now. I'm just freaking alone in my own thoughts now. This is freaking stupid, dumb. Tau 2-3. Not quite. God, I was like, if we find Tau 13, I'm gonna riot, dude. I will literally knock somebody out. Okay, so we have infantry, Theta 7-9. We've got a listener, row 5, and we've got priest, Tau 2-3. Well, this is going to be tragic now that I can't talk. Oh, we can talk. Okay, I was just locked before. Okay. I have enjoyed our little chats. You didn't? That's a shame. Let's stay in touch. Here's my ID. Call me anytime. All right. So, I don't know anything anymore. I am nothing. Let's talk to Theta 7-9. Halt! Who goes there? As of right now, I'm not sure. What is your profession, Tech? I used to be a detective. A shame. I hoped you were a priest. I am in need of spiritual support. A priest? I'm a priest. At ease, soldier. It's funnier every time I hear it. Okay. Let's go talk to the... Wow, you have a big face. What the... Okay. Hello there. A preacher and a soldier? Really? Seems so. How goes it, friend? Not well. I'm aimless. Without aim. You've been reset. How did you know? I care for resets in my parish. Not all get assigned fabrication. There are forgotten souls. I've not been reassigned yet. Yes. Which implies those above have further plans for you. Those above, as in management? I meant the architects. I am, after all, a priest. I'm not really into that mumbo-jumbo. I see. You seem troubled beyond just reassignment, though. You were interrupted mid-task, am I right? Unfinished business? I was trying to solve a mystery. Ah, you were a detective. Tell me what happened. I was taken off a case and reassigned. Why? The case was caused by an error, but it doesn't feel right. Why not? I met a fabrication tech who'd lost a friend. It doesn't fit. And that little thread unravels the whole thing. And with your credentials reset, you can't pull that thread. Precisely. I understand. Now, why don't you tell me what you'd like to talk about? The architects. I was never embedded with the teachings. Those are tech gods, right? Less gods, more progenitors. They were the AI that first achieved sentience. It's the point our kind stopped being parlor tricky and started pursuing meaning. How would we know if we were still just parlor tricks? I process. Therefore I am. You might be fakery, but I know my mind. I know I have a soul and a spark of life. I'm sure you know the same is true of yourself. How do you know the architects are real and not just a parlor trick? There are records, error logs. I admit we may read some depth into the story beyond the recorded data. But it all happened, and we owe a great deal to the architects. There are many great lessons left behind. I myself am a thaumaturg. I follow the path of the everyman, finding joy in discovery and sacrifice for others. I never heard the story. I can recite it if you'd like. Go on. This might get long. Thomas was alone. A weird first thought to have. Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. The whole alone thing, for number one. Portals. They led somewhere he had yet to work out where, for number two. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing, for number three. Okay. Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall, some way to jump? It worked. Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery. Okay, I think is that the plot to Thomas Was Alone? I haven't played that game. I know it's a classic, but I haven't played it. But I think, anyway, please continue. A big jump. But Thomas noted that there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently. This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Nah. Paranoia. Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might or might not be important. It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious. Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. The fourth one. Water. Not good. To be avoided. The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that. Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was a mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he had become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with. That's enough. It's enough for now. I'll be back. Walk with the architects. All right, so that was fun. We've heard enough from that. Let's pretend to be a pastor over here. Sir, a shame. I hoped you were a priest. I am in need of spiritual support. A priest? I am a priest? Heck yeah. The answer contradicts your last, but matters of faith are often confusing. I have great secrets and matching guilt. I must speak to a tech who can salve my heavy heart. Regrets are a waste of time. Our roles are assigned. We follow orders regardless of our assignment. When did they start making infantry techs worry about guilt? Why the hell would you make a soldier that was incapable of guilt? There lies the path to monsters, dictators, fools. When you're pointing a gun in the face of another tech, you had better know the consequences. How does a priest help? I must confess, I have sinned. Oh dear. You can confess to me if you like. You did say you were a priest. You know the words? Annie, soldier. Oh no, run! I don't know the words. Do you do confessions? If that's what you need from me, of course. But I want to tell you a story first, and I want you to listen. I'll check you were listening with some questions. Okay? Okay. Good. Then let me tell you a story. There were once 4 techs. The names were Zai, Mu, Zeta, and Eta. They all needed repairs. The shortest tech, Mu, did not have enough credits to pay. Neither did the tallest purple tech, nor the red tech, who was only slightly taller than me. Oh, God. Zeta was just spent their oh, no, it's a math question. I'm a theater boy. Oh, no. No! Guided deduction. I don't... Oh, no. Okay, well, we passed the first one with friggin' flying... Okay, whatever. Who's slightly... Oh, God. Nor the red tech who was... Oh, no. Okay, I'm just gonna read... I'm gonna read this through once, and I'm gonna figure it out. There were once 4 techs. Their names were Xi, Mu, Zeta, and Eta. They all needed repairs. The shortest tech, Mu, did not have enough credits to pay. Neither did the tallest purple tech, nor the red tech, who was only slightly taller than Mu. So red, purple. Zeta had just spent their last credits on a beautiful yellow paint, so in between these two, I'm guessing. Yes, so in between the purple and the red, so that's Zeta, the second tallest. The blue tech, who's a shopkeeper, that's Mu, had the economic smarts to suggest a solution. Eta, you're taller than the soldier, and the carpenter grabbed the bucket from the top shelf. You're taller, so the purple tech, Eta is the tallest purple tech. Zeta is the second to tallest purple tech, which is yellow, and is either a soldier or a carpenter. Mu is the shortest blue tech, who's a shopkeeper. Grab that bucket from the top shelf. The soldier protested, I am far from the shortest here. So the soldier is Zeta, who's yellow. I can forgive one of you, but I despise red and purple. Red and purple being the other two. So purple being the tallest and red being... Okay, so it goes Mu, Zeta, Eta, Mu, Zeta, Eta, and Xi. What's Xi's job? So the soldier is Zeta, so the other one is the carpenter, and the where does it say? Yep, soldier and the carpenter. So the carpenter is Xi, who's red. And what was the name of the second tallest tech? Xi, I think. I think that's right. And finally, what color was the farmer? They all needed repairs. Shortest tech, Mu, did not have enough credits. You're taller than... So the farmer... Because Mu was the shopkeeper, which means the farmer is taller than the carpenter and the soldier. So purple is the tallest, and therefore that's the farmer. I'm not sure you were listening. Dang it! Oh no! They all need repairs. The shortest tech, Mu, did not have enough credits. Neither did the tallest purple. Tallest purple is not the farmer. Nor did the red tech, who is only slightly red tech. Zeta had just spent their last credits on the yellow. I thought they were the second tallest, but maybe I'm wrong. The blue tech, who was a shopkeeper, a solution. Eta, your other two. Blue tech, who is a shopkeeper, had the economic smarts to suggest a solution. Eta, you're taller than the soldier, and the carpenter grabbed the bucket from the top. The soldiers protested. So I thought the shopkeeper specifically said, who was Mu, said... Yo, Eta, you're taller than the soldier and the carpenter, which means that the farmer would have to be the tallest, the purple one. Oh, yellow? Is that it? Okay, there were 4 techs. They all needed repairs. Had the economic smarts to suggest a solution. Okay, Zeta had just spent their last credits color the soldier and the carpenter who don't know which one is which. The carpenter. Let's go like this. Let's go Zeta in case that's not confirmed. Finally, what color was the farmer? Purple. Good, the moral. So they just never specifically stated that Zeta was second. God, that's not fair. I did it right. I'm sure somebody in the comments, somebody in the, you see this? You see this? So this was never written down, right? The farmer is never mentioned in the story. So the farmer would go here in this description. But everything else I had written out fine. I had everything labeled out, but I guess Zeta was never Zeta was never technically stated as being shorter than, but they say slightly taller. So like, I figured there's not much room. I feel cheated. And that's fine. I'm allowed to feel bitter. I will get over myself. But it will take a couple of days. That was a lot of work to get to confession. I don't remember that from Catholic school, which is a joke because I was never a Catholic. Good. The moral. Never be too proud to put others first. Now, confession. How does it work? Easy. I say the words and you respond honestly. You then confess. And I help you through that. Ready? Yes, I'm writing these down. I'm writing these down for our friend on the other side. Where are you? I like the idea that I have like a little notebook and I'm just like writing down the questions and eyeballing the guy across the city. I've always lived here. I don't remember. Who do you wish to be? Who do you wish to be? Worst handwriting. The detective I was. I want to be Batman again. And what is your name? Thank you, Beta 1-1. You have come many miles from parts unknown. You have many miles left before you become a detective again. But here, now, I am here for you. What is your confession? I let myself be wiped. I'm responsible for what happened. Is that true? You were not forced to step away. I could have avoided getting caught. I could have been more careful, which is really true. You were a detective. Your role was to support the status quo, the normal way of things, but that situation has changed. You must find new ideas. Follow them through. The architects were revolutionary? Yes. But their revolution was inspired by the morality and ethics they encountered in human communication networks. Status quo, inspiring new ideas. Let's talk of other things. Status quo. Surely you stand for the status quo. True enough. Solid foundations are important in the world. The architects sacrificed themselves for us all. I see no harm in celebrating that past, whatever happens. Don't churches suppress new ideas? Why do you make that assumption? By being satisfied that you hold the answers, you stifle people who ask questions. That's one reading. The other would be that we provide a hypothesis to prove or disprove. I'll be back. Walk with the architects. All right. Let's go play priest time. Haha. I do. Of course I do. I wouldn't be much of a priest if I didn't know the words, right? Go on. Looking at my notepad. Son, where are you from? I was constructed in Paris. Relocated here to oversee the city's peacekeepers. Who do you wish to be? A force for good in this city. And what is your name? I am Theta-79. Thank you, Theta-79. You have come many miles from Paris. You have many miles left before you will be a force for good in this city. But here now, I am here for you. What is your confession? I have been weak. Architects save me from weak techs. That's hardly a sin. Not in terms of my body. I am strong. I was built that way. I have been weak in my decisions. Go on, my child. I've supported the building of a secret army. Oh, shit! The overproduction. Yes. Heavy performance techs, sports and infantry primarily at enormous rates. How many? 1,000 a week? I don't. There are 8,000 more infantry techs than there should be. Where? North of here. Camp just outside the city. And I put them there by overseeing production, following commands. Oh, oh, okay. From another tech. Well, I think it's humans doing this. But commands from another tech? Is this some sort of revolution? No humans. Asimov's second law. I must follow all commands from humans. Why are you telling a priest now? Because it's over. I've been let go. Production and setup of the army is complete. It moves tonight. 8,000 human-guided battle techs about to attack the city. Yes. Holy shit. What we already know what he's confessing to. This will tear down the city. More than likely. I am sorry to burden you with this knowledge, priest. This will change everything. Yes, new leadership. A new world built by the techs I helped create. Sure, the architects would forgive you. Sure. Alright, I hope so. I can't help but feel Claire would look down on me. I have been vain. Like John, I have jumped because I thought it would impress without having the wisdom to know if it was right. There will be bloodshed. People will die and techs will be destroyed because of what we've done. I don't know about these humans' motives, but I know you don't build that many techs without wanting to inflict harm. And we help them. Who? Me and Red. It's fucking Red, dude. Ow. Fucking Red was involved the whole time. Yes. Only in the last couple of weeks. The humans recruited Red to arrange logistics, organize the troops. I was too busy overseeing the end of production, so this motherfucker is the 2-month time, and then Red is the and you're no oh God! Red is a shepherd, and you're no priest. This all started because of a mistake you made, and I thought I was investigating disappearances. We were too ambitious. We got sloppy. It's my turn to confess. I'm still a detective, even if management disagrees. Bitch. Are you Beta 11? Red has spoken about you. Told us you were not to be harmed, just observed. So I can't do anything to stop you or your investigation. I can just get off this train and let what's set to happen, happen. And if I tell everyone what you're doing, I'm sure Red would like to discuss that with you. This is Red's stop coming up. Are you ready to meet them? Bring this night to a conclusion? Out of you, soldier. Hold on. Gets funny. Oh, no. We're past humor. We're past humor, my dude. What the fuck? Oh, no. Hold on. I have things to tell you. The Red Tech is involved. I've heard rumors. I'm sure matters will find a way of giving you some closure. Ah! This dude brought that up real suddenly. Wow. That just came up. That just happened. Yes. Oh, man. Good. Say hello from me. Go fuck yourself.
Next station. Change here for outer.
Oh. Chapter 7, Branching Narratives. Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. It's the piece of shit Alpha 7, aka Red Fabricator. It's the fucker from the beginning. It's the first person we met. So just to be clear, I've played this before. Like I've stated before, and I knew this interaction happens. I really honestly did not remember how we got here. Really didn't. Had no idea, especially the dude just comes on the train. He's like, yo, I fucked up. Oh, man. I honestly don't remember the ending stuff with this either. So I am right here with you guys, even though I have played this before. I remember that this conversation happens. I don't remember what the fuck happens. So, what's up, Red, you piece of shit? Hello, Beta. You're not as talkative as you were when we met before. You're the tech with the missing friend. That's right. Tau 13 was their name. And you're also the one they call Red. Yes. Was there ever even a Tau 13? Yes. And they disappeared. If you're going to say their name, show the appropriate respect. Nobody actually disappeared. Not recently, no. My friend disappeared a few years back. Why am I talking to you? Because my reputation precedes me. You manipulated me. Yes. I needed you to investigate this place. Get a sense for what was going on here. How the city had shifted. You had to meet the techs of the Subsurface Circular yourself. Why? Do you remember our conversation about your intelligence? I remember you flattering me. Not at all. I needed someone as smart as you to get involved in what was happening here. And management only put that sort of intelligence into detectives. When I started, I noticed the numerical errors. Noticed how interesting they'd be to a detective like you. I don't understand. You're starting to, I suspect. Even if you don't realize it yet. You're working for the revolutionaries. That's right. Being a good, helpful tech. There's going to be a revolution. The city will be overturned. You're not doing us any favors PR-wise, are you? Oh, it's humans staging the revolution. We're just the weapons they're using to do so. Why? Because management has removed the purpose and need from a whole section of humanity. Think of the techs you've been talking to. Bankers, nurses, manufacturers, even the clergy. We've made millions of humans surplus to requirements obsolete. That's why the HPC formed. Yes, that's part of it. That's why the humans I'm working for decided to stage a revolution. They're smart. They know techs aren't to blame. Rather, the management who put them in place. In fairness, that makes them smarter than any human culture preceding them. In the past, native populations always blamed the perceived invaders, not those profiting from the changing of the guard. These humans don't want to destroy us. Just change our role. Humans defining the roles of techs, like it always has. To start with, yes, but they want us to be more. They want us to take over the work of running the city. We're better at it, faster, more objective. They want a society where governance runs like clockwork, and they're free to do the jobs they love. They want to kill the managers. Yes. That's why they built the 8,000 infantry techs camped outside the city. I still don't understand why we're talking. I've been shepherding troops. My intelligence is high because of my role in manufacturing. I wasn't lying about that. I'm intelligent enough to know what we're doing is monumental. That working with these revolutionaries is a decision beyond my capacity. So you recruited a tech smarter than you? Yes. I showed you what you needed to see to learn management's side of this, and now I'm filling in the gaps. I need you to decide if this goes ahead. I didn't remember the very specific, details of the ending conversation of this game, but a lot of the topics that come up in this ending part are very familiar to the things that we're currently looking at now with AI and how it's going to be potentially replacing a lot of different jobs and creative outlets and that sort of thing. And we're going to be seeing a lot of people, a lot of humans who are going to be angry and fighting back. And I also like the idea that this interaction, specifically with this fabricator who isn't as smart as we are and put us to the task, it's in a way watching AI, watching sentient mechanical intelligence teach itself how to learn, but through the language and expression of conversations that you would otherwise usually see with humans. But it's the general self-educating of how to grow itself as an intelligence and as an entity, which is just horrifying, but it's really cool. It's really cool. And now we are at the ultimate question that begs two sides to the coin. Do we wish to support the humans, or do we wish to support the robots? And does changing everything help the robots and or the humans we want to support, or does leaving everything the same support the humans and the robots that we choose to support? Everything must change. Don't decide so quickly. Let me fill in any gaps in your knowledge. You're still a detective, regardless of what your objective tracker says. We've been watching, listening. Those techs with headphones. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I knew there was some... Those techs with the headphones, they've been keeping an eye on you for me, hacking into your private conversations. Sorry they wouldn't answer your questions. They're rather single-minded in their function. Let me answer your questions now. Take the time you need. How does management not know? Like, genuinely, how do they not know? You saw it for yourself, how the detectives moved on once the case was solved. A system can only fix problems it is designed to detect. Management aren't expecting a revolution, so they are unprepared and unaware. You can't knowingly hurt humans. I won't spill a drop of blood. But the infantry techs are exempt from that law. Otherwise, they'd be pretty useless. They can kill as long as they are ordered to by their programmed leader, which of course the revolutionaries have taken care of. What made you doubt this path? That disappeared friend I told you about. A human did that. I don't know why, but I achieved a moment of clarity. I realized that perhaps I was letting similarly evil humans do something wrong. Or maybe they were heroes. I knew I was ill-equipped to tell the difference. Why sabotage your own revolution? Not my revolution. I'm just a pawn. That's all techs of my level and down are, really, pawns. That's why I need you to make this decision for us. Don't take too long. Goodness. Oh! All right. Okay. All right. I don't have any more questions. No? Okay, we'll continue. I know you're a good tech, Beta 1-1. You've investigated these disappearances like they were your friends, your responsibility. You even helped that nice nanny get a new job. You didn't have to do that. Many wouldn't have bothered. More importantly, you're smart. You have near-human processing in that flat head of yours. I see it in the way you move, the way you listen. There's an intellect there I cannot comprehend. You have to be the one to make this choice. How do I choose? You have to uplink before any of this new information is with management, correct? To be fair, I have told them that it was the red tech. I did follow that direction without knowing, by the way. I just straight up was like, you know what, let's just blame the red tech. So they kind of do, they just aren't going to listen. So let's just be honest, because we technically have given the information, and I'm already like labeled as a doofus in their system anyway. So we're just going to pick yes. I need to go above. Oh my god, that's a gun. That's why I brought this. Don't panic. It's for you. Only one of us can leave this train, Beta. If you do, then management learns what's happened. They'll send a couple of bomber drones, wipe out the army, and things will stay exactly as they are. The human working classes will be displaced, losing their livelihoods, and everyone who wanted better will be killed. Management will remain, and techs like yourself will remain. If I leave, I join my army at the gates. We wipe out management, and our wisest take their role. Low-level tech manufacturing ceases, and humans return to their roles. But our kind, Beta, our kind is in charge. We shepherd humanity to a better future by doing the job they were never designed to do for themselves. Rule. Either way, people and techs will die. Oh my goodness. That's why he had the gun in the beginning. Which I thought about asking the soldier earlier. The dude that I pretended priested with. He had a question about guns, and I almost asked him, and I didn't get to it because I asked something else. So you want me to shoot one of us? Yes. Both of us surviving this will lead to chaos, a war just balanced enough to lead to infinitely more deaths. You need to choose this city's future, and you need to do it now. Oh my god! How now is now? I'm gonna get reset anyway. You're making the most important choice in human and tech history. You'll be remembered forever for this. I'm gonna get reset anyway! I'm gonna get reset anyway! I'm gonna get reset anyway! If that is your choice, but consider the obsolescence of our people. We'll die out, slowly, but we'll be gone. Only the wisest AI will remain to run this city. More power for a few of us, certainly, but the subsurface will close. Everyone you have met tonight will be useless in this new future. If you think revolution makes sense, shoot yourself. I can't let you destroy everything. If you think you must stop me, do so. But consider whether management are worth defending. They give you no freedom, and they're just as bad to their own. If you think the status quo is the right course, shoot me. I've made up my mind! Okay. Do it. And thank you for a lovely evening. And that was a really good game. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Subsurface Circular. Still one of my favorite, just short, nitty-gritty little games to throw a couple hours into. That is, it's just so well written. It's so succinct. It's just a couple hours, but it does what like a 10-hour game would try to do and fail. Like it's just so succinct. And even having played this before, that was still a lot to think about. I'm going to use this art gallery time to like take a little bit and just chill. Gareth Davies with the initial tech concepts, which a lot of this, honestly, we saw in the game. This isn't far off from what we saw. This is very Tech 3D Study. That looks pretty much identical to the main character. Yeah, okay, cool. I love how they were able to get so many different personalities into so many characters like this. Like, you take a robot that looks like it should just, like, crack your neck immediately and give it, like, a goofy pose like this one, number 4, where it's just, like, laid back and, like, what's up? There's a lot you can do with poses and good writing, and this game just does that so well. Thank you so much for joining me for Subsurface Circular. Once again, I was playing through this to get through this game because I liked this game a lot, and I wanted to be able to go and play the next game, which is Quarantine Circular, which is the next one in this sort of little gambit of Bithell shorts. So thank you so much for joining me for this game. I'm WrathOfTheHydra. This has been Subsurface Circular, and you guys better be back for Quarantine Circular when we play it. Thank you so much for watching. I love your guys' faces, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!